Class 6th, Subject English, Topic It Can Be Done. Before we start with the poem, I want you to have a look at this picture. What do you see in this picture? Yes, it is a process of human evolution. So, during the Stone Age times, humans used stones to make tools, and stones were used many times as part of the actual tool. Tools are objects that make our lives easier. And slowly, the humans started inventing new technologies. And now we have advanced technology, and the use of the term technology has changed significantly over the last 200 years. Developments in historic times, including the radios, telephones, and the internet, have lessened physical barriers to communicate and allow humans to interact freely on a global scale. So, similar to this, we are going to learn a poem, It Can Be Done. The man who misses all the fun is he who says it can't be done. In solemn pride, he stands aloof and greets each venture with reproof. Had he the power, he would efface the history of the human race. We'd have no radio or motor cars, no streets lit by electric stars, no telegraph nor telephone. We would linger in the age of stone. The world would sleep if things were run by men who say it can't be done. Anonymous. The man who misses all the fun is he who says it can't be done. In solemn pride means, here it means looking very serious, grand, and important. He stands aloof. Aloof means separately without getting involved in anything, and greets each venture. Venture means adventure, a dangerous or risky task. With reproof. Reproof means criticism, negative comments. So, if the person doesn't try and just give up, such person always remain behind and say, I can't do it, and is also missing many fun things but not even trying. The poet clearly disapproves of people who say the word it can't be done. He tells us that the man who says that something can't be done is the man who misses all the fun. And to achieve something in our life, it is important that we put our hard efforts, then only we can succeed in our life. And sometimes it happens that we are not able to succeed or to achieve the goals we are aiming for. The poet also says that the man who misses all the fun and looks serious without getting involved in anything remains unfriendly and distanced, not getting involved in anything. He greets every new thing with faults or mistakes and negative comments. Had he the power, he'd efface. Efface means wipe out, remove. The history of human race. We'd have no radio or motor cars, no streets lit by electric stars. So, here the poet is trying to tell us if the person had the power, he would happily erase if he starts thinking it can't be done by himself. If he had the power, he would wipe out the history of the human race. So it can erase all the development done by man and also the history of the human beings. And because of this, the man who is thinking it can't be done by themselves, there would be no motor cars, radio, if the people who say it can't be done, and we would not have radios or motor cars, and our streets would never be lit by electric lights. No telegraph, no telephone. We'd linger in the age of stone. The world would sleep if things were run by men who say it can't be done. So, if the person is thinking that it can't be done by them, then we would not have telegraph machine or telephones either, and we would remain in the stone age. If the human beings thought it can't be done, then we would lag behind like the stone age period, and there would be no telephones or telegraphs, and no invention would happen by the humans. The world would be inactive as if in deep sleep if things were run by men who say the words it can't be done. New words learned. First one is in solemn pride, means here it means looking very serious, grand, and important. Second one is aloof, means separately without getting involved in anything. Third one is venture, means adventure or dangerous or risky task. Fourth one is reproof, means criticism, negative comments. Fifth one is efface, means wipe out, remove. Let us take a quick recap and see the summary of the poem. The main theme of this poem is that everything can be done and everything is possible by the man who thinks it can be done. The man who says it can't be done misses all the fun, and he stands alone and treats each venture with criticism and negativity. The poet says that if such a man had the power, he would wipe out the history of human race, and we would have to survive without radio, motor cars, telephones, etc. As if we were still living in the age of stone. The poet finally says that the world would sleep if things were run by men who have a negative approach to life and say it can't be done. So, the poet begins the poem by telling us of the man you always say it can't be done. That person misses all the fun because he does not want to try anything, and so he cannot enjoy the feeling of trying out new things or innovating and finding out about different ways of doing things. Such a person will stand separately with a proud feeling of knowing about everything, and he will welcome all tasks and projects with suspicious and negative comments. And if he had the power, he would remove all the evidence of human inventions, that is, all that man has invented right from his first invention of fire. Then we would not be able to have the radio and the motor car, and our streets would not have lights. We would all be in darkness. There wouldn't be any telegraph or telephone, and we would still be living in the Stone Age. If this world was governed by the people, you say it can't be done, then this world would be a boring place, and all the people would not have the willingness to do anything, and they would just idle away their time doing nothing. Write the rhyming words from the poem It Can Be Done. So you can refer your textbook to find the rhyming words from the poem. Answer the following questions in one sentence each. First one is, who misses all the fun? So students, who is missing all the fun? That you have to answer. Second one is, what does the title of the poem say? So students, what is the title of the poem and what it means? You have to answer. Third one is, what does the man who misses all the fun do? So students, here, what the man who misses all the fun do, you have to answer. Fourth one is, why does he misses all the fun? So students, why do we miss all the fun? You have to answer. Fifth one is, what would he do if he had the power to do it? So students, what is the thing he would do if he had all the power to do the things he could do it? You have to answer. Sixth one is, what examples of men's progress have been given in the poem? So students, what is the man's progress given in the poem? You have to answer. Fill in the blanks using article a and the. First one is, I need dash phone. Second one is, they are listening to dash radio. Third one is, I bought dash new TV set yesterday. Fourth one is, I watched dash video you had sent me. Fifth one is, they bought dash computer. So students, you have to fill in the blanks using appropriate article a and the and write it down. Complete the following sentences using your ideas. First one is, I can. Second one is, they can. Third one is, we can. So you have to complete the sentences by using your own ideas. Activity: List a few articles of everyday use. So, you have to write few articles which we use every day in our daily life. Thank you.